Sometimes love finds you unexpectedly, and sometimes it's as if it was placed on your path by divine hands. When you are among the few chosen for a special kind of love, it is intentional and purposeful. Such a love is not fleeting or superficial. It doesn't leave you feeling empty. Instead, this love is profound and sacred, intertwined with the threads of your destiny. When God Himself has chosen someone for you, you'll feel a change in the air around you. It's not luck, but a divine presence that others might not see. I will soon unveil 4 clear signs that someone in your life is meant to walk with you, chosen by a higher power. If you've been patient, guarding your heart and waiting for the right person, what you hear next will make everything clear. This is more than just words, it's a spiritual revelation. Stay with me until the end because what follows could transform how you perceive love forever. Before we delve deeper, join me in a symbolic act. Show your engagement, share your thoughts, and let your voice be heard as a declaration that you will wait for what completes you. Society often depicts love as chaotic, but in true divine love, you'll find peace and sanctuary. When the person chosen for you enters your life, they bring clarity and stability instead of doubt and discord. You'll recognize this calming presence the first moment you're with them, as a sense of safety envelops you. This is not because they are without flaw, but because the connection is divinely aligned. When God ordains a relationship, His peace reassures you even amidst life's uncertainties. It acts as an internal compass guiding you, reassuring you are right where you should be. The enemy might try to offer counterfeit connections, ones that look stable but aren't. However, true love brings peace and doesn't make you fight for attention or validation. The right person will see you without requiring you to shout for recognition. Oddly, this peace might initially feel unfamiliar if you've known chaos, making you question its legitimacy. But this is because God is teaching you that love is meant to be a stable anchor. In this relationship, even silence won't be uncomfortable, and disagreements will be constructive. Their presence amidst life's challenges will be a quiet reminder that divine support is always near. You will notice this peace is unwavering, unaffected by life's hardships, demonstrating that it's a reality rooted in divinity, not fleeting emotion. Pay close attention to how your spirit reacts when certain people are around. Does their presence settle your nerves or provoke unrest? The one meant for you will provide a haven for your soul, allowing you to finally relax and be yourself. Rest assured, peace is just the beginning of how you'll know. The subsequent sign delves beyond mere feelings, touching on the divine purpose woven into your life. Purpose, although often considered lovely, is non-negotiable for those destined for something greater. When God selects someone for you, He is orchestrating the alignment of 2 life missions. It's about joining paths, battles, and stories to collectively fulfill a heavenly purpose. The one sent by God will not just occupy a space in your life, they will help it flourish. Their strengths will complement your weaknesses, and your vision will energize theirs, aligning towards a shared goal. It's not about identical careers or interests, but about moving in the same direction. Without forcing it, you'll naturally gravitate towards the same end point. Even when engaging in different tasks, your hearts will unite for the same divine cause. Initially, this alignment may not seem romantic. Sometimes it will become apparent before your emotions catch up. You might feel their presence fueling your growth, deepening your faith, and increasing your discipline. Talks with them will inevitably steer towards significant topics like purpose and life's deeper meaning. The enemy fears such alliances because they yield tremendous power. Love is powerful, but when paired with purpose, it becomes unstoppable. Wrong companions can feel burdensome and distracting, but the right one propels you forward despite challenges. This alignment shows itself in big moments as well as quiet support, like in how they encourage you without envy or restraint. They will stand by you, praying for your success and upholding you during difficult tasks. You will not find yourself choosing between love and your calling because both will reinforce each other. This dynamic also shines through adversity. Aligned couples face storms but remain side by side, rowing together. In the face of intense challenges, they won't turn on each other. Instead, they'll focus on their shared divine mission. New doors will open and opportunities will arise because God favors divine unions. This growth reinforces why waiting is essential. God wasn't just protecting your heart from sorrow, but guarding your destiny from delay. Wrong partners can hinder your path, while the right ones fast-track you into the fullness of God's plan for you. Reflect on your future. Is the person beside you a partner in mission or just a passive observer? They should be a fellow co-laborer in building God's kingdom, with a shared vision for the life you're destined to lead. Yet even with this alignment, another element awaits to highlight just how intently heaven safeguards what it ordains. Understanding this will completely alter how you perceive your relationship. In a divine relationship, the bond rests on a foundation far more robust than mere emotional ties. Anchored by heavenly covenant, it withstands any adversity plotted against it. Though challenges are inevitable, the divine connection remains firm through divine intervention. You may feel the pressures and hear the thunder, but God's protection ensures your bond remains intact despite adversities. Difficulties will arise, whether through minor misunderstandings, external pressures, or significant life events testing your limits. The enemy's purpose is clear: to divide what God has united because he knows the power within your partnership. However, divine connections don't easily falter, and what God has planted, no adversary can uproot. You'll see this in those precise moments when just the right words melt tension, unexpected support arrives just in time, or hidden truths emerge unassailably. These instances aren't mere happenstance. They're God at work, fortifying a chosen relationship. Divine protection might not always come in grand gestures. Often, it manifests in seemingly ordinary occurrences, timely conversations, tranquil dialogues in heated moments, or sudden clarity that redirects your thoughts. These are heaven's weapons, safeguarding what is precious. Despite this divine protection, you may still cry or feel pressured. Yet, through it all, the connection stands because the divine author of your story does not allow someone else to define its course. God doesn't merely observe from afar. He's present during your conversations, your travels, and your quiet moments of uncertainty, acting as an unseen shield against unseen threats. Reflect on how many spiritual arrows have been intercepted by his intervention before reaching you. You may later discover the battles you faced were more severe than realized, only to find you've emerged intact, not by your strength, but by divine fortitude. When the right person enters your life, there's a shared resilience. Even when differences arise, something draws you back together. Even when life tries to pull you apart, divine guidance realigns you. It's not that you're unable to part ways, it's that you won't, because this bond is worth fighting for. Through the trials, you'll learn a crucial truth about these divine bonds. They grow stronger with each test. Each challenge strengthens your bond. Each attack deepens your prayers, and each trial reveals the depth of your foundation. Beyond mere protection, God desires that this relationship transforms you profoundly. The person God chooses will not overshadow your light, but fuel it. They won't request you to diminish so they can shine. They will not bind your calling or question the divine spark within you. Instead, they will breathe life into your spirit, making you feel more alive and determined to fulfill your divine potential. Rather than steer you away from your mission, they'll remind you of it, particularly when life's weight dims your memory. When discouragement looms, they'll remind you of your worth and potential with unwavering belief, drawing out your best naturally. This person will relish your successes without feeling insecure and breathe life into your dreams instead of pointing out obstacles. They're not competitors but complements, finely tuned to your spirit's needs, able to sense when you're hesitating, when fear encroaches, or when doubts begin to silence your voice. In contrast to those sent by negative forces, who drain your energies, someone sent by God ignites a pure flame that dispels all unwanted fears and insecurities. You'll notice yourself growing, becoming more patient, disciplined, hopeful, and fearless. It's not because they're perfect, but because your shared atmosphere naturally nurtures growth. They will challenge you, certainly, but only to lift you higher. Their love inspires rather than overshadows, guiding without controlling, supporting without overwhelming. This love won't feel like a restriction. It will be freeing, like wings lifting you to soar. This growth will extend beyond your personal life. It will rejuvenate your courage to face long-avoided battles, embolden steps of faith previously feared, and reignite your passion for God. You'll find yourself dreaming, believing, and striving once more. Often, this transformation begins subtly, without immediate notice. It might only become apparent much later, as you reflect on deeper prayers, matured faith, and increased confidence. Looking back, you'll see their presence as a catalyst for this transformation, and God's constant guidance as a backdrop to both of you. The individual God sends is more than just a partner, but a catalyst for spiritual growth, strength, and character refinement, challenging any comfort zone. You will realize that God's intention wasn't just to grant you love, but to make you unshakably strong. Yet, these significant affirmations lead to a final profound truth, a revelation that will guide your reaction when God's chosen companion finally stands before you. This last truth unites all discovered insights, potentially altering your view on love. When God designates a person for you, there's no struggle to make it work, no begging for their presence, and no altering your essence to retain them. Your light remains vibrant, your soul unaltered, and there's a sense of certainty. This knowing moves quietly, like a steady river, aligned with peace and purpose. Love, ordained by God, may not align with cinematic portrayals. Its steady flame grows brighter over time without relying on fading fireworks. When it arrives, it will feel like a homecoming, a place your soul has sought forever. So, wait with faith and anticipation, resisting the urge to compromise. Trust in your worth, holding out for the love meticulously crafted just for you by God. Trust in the timing, even when waiting resembles wandering through a wilderness. Avoid yielding your heart to anything that disrupts your peace, erodes your faith, or detracts from your divine purpose. The one who crafts your destiny knows the perfect moment to reveal their divine choice. When that time comes, your soul will instantly recognize it.